Now let's bring in the Professor Nduo Buize Mba. He's the Commissioner for Education in Enugu State. You know, most people say that the first value of education has sort of been eroded because of losing the gatekeeping value of teaching in Nigeria. In the case that most people who really want to join the teaching profession as a career don't usually get in, and those who are just sitting around, you know, linked to politicians, looking for job, are now given this teaching job. Professionalism has been thrown out of the window, and the state government and local government are in charge of primary and secondary education, which is really at the lowest point in this country now. And we also thank God that the local government autonomy is in place. But do you think there's the willpower to ensure that the teacher, the value of the teacher, is restored in this country now?
There is, I think, across the nation, a renewed appreciation that teachers are not just service providers, they're not just civil servants, that they are professionals. And that they are, when we think about the school system, we might think about the building as infrastructure. But I think there is an increasing appreciation that the greatest infrastructure for our educational system are teachers themselves. Now, when we look at, but for many of us who are in the field are trying to implement education reform, we keep running up against a major challenge. And that challenge is that there is a gulf between the new aspirations for education and the capacity of existing teachers to deliver those aspirations. When we look at the National Teacher Education Policy, the NTA, for example, it does not make very clear the basic requirements for admitting students into colleges of education. There seems to be a practice everywhere where when people write JAMB, when children write JAMB, and they cannot get into the courses that they would desire, then they fall back at last minute to colleges of education. The standard of admission is very low compared to other disciplines. So that is where that's one of the places where the challenges begin.